Hey YouTube, it's Echobear, and today I want to review an app for you guys that's called Tower Slash. But the full name is Tower Slash. Only the fastest finger will survive. But before we get to talking about what I like about this app, let's get through serious stuff. So before I get started, this app does have some blood, so if you're a parent looking at this app for your kid to get, maybe not. It is pixelated blood, so it's not Mortal Kombat levels of blood, but it's still there, so if you don't want your kid exposed to that, that's just a heads up. Tower Slash is made by João Costa. Tower Slash is an action pixel art game that will push you to your limits. Only the fastest finger will survive. In a retro-style environment, you must take the challenge of climbing the everlasting tower. Only a special kind of runner, fast enough to break the chains of gravity, can climb it and defeat the Tower Guardian Knights. Swipe to match the arrow's directions to defeat enemies and climb your way through. Use memory and reflexes to defeat hordes of enemies and creatures that roam the skies. Have you got the necessary skills to beat your friends' scores and become the ultimate Tower Slasher? Unlock all the game characters, each with unique special abilities that'll enhance your game experience. Level up to gain bonus scores. This difficult game will push you to your limits. Fight your way to the top. Features: lots of unlockable playable characters, level up systems, special abilities and superpowers, colorful retro graphics, different background and weather. And ta-da! That's it. That's what this game has to offer, and it's a lot of fun. Once again, pixel art game, I love those. I love them to death. There will always be a special place in my heart for anything pixelated, like not bad pixelated, but pixel art. There will always be a special place in my heart for pixel art, and especially when it's done well, like this one is. It's very simplistic in its design because you're just a little shadow character, and you're very 8-bit, so there's very limited amount of frames that animation can happen in anyway, but they do it really, really well. So the first thing about this game that I want to talk about is the unlockable characters. So far there's 10 characters, and all of them have different abilities. The default character Hanzo's ability is that it generates 3 times more points per dash. Comes in really handy if you're looking for scores. On the other hand, as you unlock them, you'll find out that they have other different abilities, such as my favorite right now, Cutter Kitty. Gives you an extra life, so that gives you a total of 3 lives if you use the offered free video to regain another chance. You can buy these characters instead of going through the unlock tiers, but I don't get why you would, because they're really not that hard. Like, majority of them is get certain score, kill this many enemies, make it this far, so it's kind of pointless. Unless you want to support the developer, then hey, go ahead, throw money at it. It's awesome. This game is definitely a Simon Says type game. It's like, do this thing, copy it. But however, it goes against that with the red arrows. Green arrows, you do what it says. Red arrows, you have to do the opposite of what it says. So you have to go against your mental programming of Simon Says and do the opposite of what it says. It really is a game of Simon Says. Simon says do this, you do this. Do that, you don't do that, you do the opposite of that. That makes it for really interesting mechanics, and the fact that you have to do it at a breakneck pace makes it for I don't want to say an anxiety building type thing, but it definitely adds for a more intense feel to this game. The bosses are also unique because it's a lot like a Simon Says game. It shows you the pattern of what you need, and then it shows you question marks, so you have to remember the pattern of what you've already done. So it's a combination of, yeah, it's Simon Says. It's just Simon Says all over the place. It's either like the button game or like the little game you used to play as a kid. There's also a special power-up, which is Dragon Power. I don't remember if that's the exact name for it, but I will look up and make sure that I got that right. And if not, I'll correct myself over there. And we'll see if I got it right or not. But you get that, and it's an instant boost kind of thing. It instantly destroys all enemies without you having to put in the correct direction, and gives you a huge score boost. And it works really well on bosses because it gives you multiple hits on them and lets you basically end the boss fight within seconds. The music of this game is really cool. It's definitely an 8-bit type soundtrack. It's really catchy, it's very fast paced, it's really fun to listen to, and it fits with what's going on. So that's the main things I look for when I'm listening to music in a game. It fits what's going on, and it sounds really good. If it's conflicting, what's going on in the game and the sound you're hearing, it doesn't work. But this definitely has that combination of music feel and what's going on combined together, and it sounds really good. There's really not a lot to say about this game. It's really enjoyable, and I have a lot of fun playing with it. It's definitely a high score chaser game, so if you like those kinds of games and competing on Game Center, it's a lot of fun. Also, when you get game over, the game actually gives you really helpful tips on how to get better at this game. I won't read all of them because I don't want to give anything away. You gotta get that app to check that out. Also, currently my high score is 17,906, so you guys should try to beat that and let me know in the comments if you do. That's all I have for today, guys. Let me know if you liked this video. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what do you want to see later. Leave a like and comment down below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!